What's up? It's me, Nick Coney, your favorite sexy chocolate number one on all of YouTube. Coming back with another video. Today we're talking about girls. Why are we talking about girls? I really don't know myself, but why not? It's not gonna be anything too crazy. We're just gonna talk about stuff that I noticed about them, stuff that I don't necessarily understand about them. So any girls in the comments, feel free to help me understand. Also, heads up, because I know there's a lot of my female friends watching. This video is not meant to offend you in any sort of way. We're just trying to understand each other better. So take it as a learning experience, okay? One thing about girls is their sense of humor, right? Girls have a different sense of humor. You know, they're girls, we're guys, and that's completely fine. That doesn't mean that they're not funny or that we're funny. But every time, I would say 99% of the time, when a girl tells me that she's hilarious, she's the funniest girl out of her friend group, 99% of the time, she's not funny. She ain't making nobody laugh. Like, I remember some time ago, I was talking to this girl, right? She was claiming to be the funniest girl I'll ever meet in my life. She was the funniest one out of her friend group. And she had a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? A lot of her friends are actually funny. So, you know, that's a big claim. So yeah, like, when I started talking to her, I was expecting to be living like a Netflix stand-up show. Just laughing left and right, female Kevin Hart, having the time of my life. But as you might have guessed, I didn't laugh once. In the 1 or 2 months that we were talking, I didn't genuinely laugh out of one thing. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not joking. I did not laugh at all. And I know she or her friends might be watching this video and they're gonna say, well, we've been with you and we've heard you laugh a lot of times. I think you're failing to understand what is really going on. If I'm laughing, doesn't necessarily mean that you made me laugh. If I was laughing with her, the only reason is, as The Rock would say, I'm just trying to lay the smackdown at the Smackdown Hotel, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't give a about your jokes, but hey, a man's gotta do what he's gotta do. I'm not gonna hurt my chances just because I'm being, you know, boring and stuff. I'm gonna keep it real out here. I know some people will watch me and say I'm trash, but when you know what you want, you gotta do what you gotta do to get it. So in general, girls that claim to be the funniest of all time are probably not the funny ones. The funny girls are the ones that don't claim to be funny. The next point is more of a question than anything. Like, what is wrong with you? I feel like some of y'all be having the weirdest state. Like, look at me. Look at me. You cannot be telling me that unless you're blind or there's something wrong with your head, unless you got dropped as a child, unless you're a K-pop stan or something, because at that point, we already know you're crazy. You see this person down the street and you think, he be looking kind of fine. Like, you gotta be out of your mind. Like, I understand that tastes are tastes, right? But imagine yourself, right? If you're a girl watching, imagine yourself bringing me to your family, presenting me to your family. Like, do you have a death wish? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not complaining, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care about how I look. All I care is about laying the smackdown. As you know, as long as I'm laying the smackdown, I can care less about not looking like Leonardo DiCaprio. But me being a very honest person, I feel like I should give you a heads up. Like, do you really want to do this to yourself? As I've already told you in a past video, I wasn't that popular with the girls back in the day. Like, if you had to plot a timeline of me being a playboy, it would look something like this. Primary school, I wasn't really getting any. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really interested into girls at the time. Actually, that's kind of a lie because I got my first crush when I was in primary school. And I ain't talking about the crush from my other video. My first ever crush was actually Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z. I know it might sound weird, but hey, she might have been a cartoon character, but to me, she looked pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. And I remember I used to have these fantasies about us possibly being in a cartoon universe, so I was thinking, what can I do if I meet her in real life to impress her? So I remember I go to my sister and tell her, hey sister, I'm in love with someone. And then she asked me, oh my god, who could it possibly be? Oh my god. And then with chest, I had no regrets. I was like, Android 18. And my sister was like, oh my god, ha 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 ha. She thought it was the most hilarious thing. But anyway, she knew I was retarded. She knew I was a kid. So she started giving me advice, telling me, oh yeah, you have to buy her flowers. You have to treat her this way. And I was taking it seriously. I was a kid. I thought it could have happened. So I took it like it was the best advice that someone will ever give me in my whole life. At the time, I was only a kid, so I wasn't really into that stuff. But I would also be lying if I said I didn't at least go once or twice on Google Images and type in Android 18, Dragon Ball Z, XXX 18 plus. I would honestly be lying if I said I never did that. And to be honest, I still do it to this day. If my family ever finds out about this channel, I'm so done. Another thing about girls is that a lot of them want to pretend that they're innocent. Doesn't matter what age, they can be 15, 25, they'll always pretend that they don't want to see the good stuff. Like, we all know that when you get to the age of 19 or something, you're gonna start thinking about different stuff, you know? You're gonna start thinking about that stuff. There's nothing bad about it, that's just called being a human being. But no, they'll never admit it. They'll always pretend that they're disgusted, they don't want to have anything to do with it. Oh my god, you guys are such perverts, you can't really think about anything else. Like, I'm a guy myself, and I know that some of the stuff we be saying is kind of weird. Like, if you looked at my WhatsApp or Snapchat group chats, some of the stuff you would see would probably scar you for life, and it's kind of weird. But I'm telling you, a lot of these girls be doing the same thing. I've been having hands-on experience. I've seen it with my eyes. I've been on girls' phones, I've gone on the group chats, and some of the stuff I saw still scars me to this day. Like, they'll send a picture of a guy that they find attractive or something, and the comments that they make, the comments that they make, you wouldn't believe that it's someone's daughter making those same comments. They'll be like, I want him to do this and that to me, I wanna get some crazy stuff that cannot be said even on YouTube. And also, staying on the same topic, I don't know, man, there's a whole trend going on that I don't really like. At the beginning, I used to think it was just a joke, you know, girls being funny and whatever. But it turns out that it's true. And this whole trend is peg all men 2020. I really did not want to believe it when I heard about it, but these girls ain't playing no games. Like, girl, if I really wanted to be pegged, I wouldn't be talking to you. I'd be ringing up James Charles. Imagine in 2020, you're talking to a girl, it's all good, you get to her house, and when it's time to do the deed, if you know what I'm talking about, you having no karate, you having no gymnastics, she finna pull out something that you will not like. I mean, like, if you're really gonna do it, at least offer me a PS5 or something. Think about it, this time it will be us screaming, "Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!" One of the things that I've been noticing about girls is that for the past couple of years, the whole zodiac signs horoscopy kind of thing is becoming kind of popular. And it's crazy because I thought it was just a phase, you know, just a couple of months. Instagram girls, you know, they always find something new. So I thought it was gonna end. But we're in the middle of 2020 and these girls are out here still posting about my horoscopy said this and this is gonna be my lucky month, I'm a Leo, da 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 da. And me having done my research, I came to the conclusion that there is a correlation between a girl being crazy and her being into horoscopy and zodiac signs. And I'm not making this up, I'm telling you, every single girl that is really into zodiac signs, not a little bit, just believing a little bit, really into zodiac signs, she always ended up being somewhat crazy. And for any of the guys watching or any of the girls that are into girls watching, if a girl starts talking about horoscopy, run! Just run right now, please. This is for your sake. I used to make this mistake myself in the past, but I'm not gonna do it again. Like, I would take a girl out, she's looking good, you know what I'm saying? Everything is looking fine, the conversation is flowing, and then she starts telling me about horoscopy, right? If she starts telling me about horoscopy, you would think that I would be running, but back in the day, I was like, you know what? She got a fatty, so why end everything here? Even if she's into zodiac signs, it's not really gonna kill me. Well, that's completely wrong. Every time I would get involved with these horoscopy girls, that I would just, you know, close an eye because I thought, they're good looking anyway. After a couple of weeks, I'd realized there was something very wrong with them. Like, I don't know, they onto some satanic shit. They have daddy issues, some crazy stuff like that. So now I've changed my whole mentality. Now, if I'm taking a girl out, she can be a 10 out of 10. She can have the best conversation. If she tells me that she's really into horoscopies and zodiac signs, what I be doing is pretend nothing happened. Then I tell her that I gotta take a wee-wee or something like that. And then when she turns around, it's time for me to dash because I ain't trying to die. I ain't trying to ruin my life. That, you know, I don't believe in zodiac signs. It'll make you crazy. In conclusion, all girls are queens. Please, girls, don't be offended. This is all jokes. We just want to have a good time. Please don't leave me. Like, one day I would like to reproduce, you know, have a little Aliyun Jr. that's gonna make it to the NBA. And without you girls, that wouldn't be possible. So please stay on this channel. Road to 100 subs is not finished. Let's get to it. I know it's possible. Share this video with your friends if you liked it. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. If you didn't like this video, f you. And yeah, see you next time.